And then I think I would add to that America is very hampered by using false analogies from race. So that's done all the time, and it's done in law, it's done in discussions. I quote quite a few of them in the book. Often women are told that keeping trans women out of their spaces is like what white people did during the Jim Crow era when they kept black people out of their spaces.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the reason that you would keep black people out of your bathrooms or whatever is because you're a racist. It's because you think black people are inferior. That isn't why women keep male people out of their spaces. It's not because we think they're inferior. It's because we know as a fact that they are the people who are the big risk to us. Yeah. And also, by the way, we're the ones with no power. We're not, colluding to run the world in our bathrooms. It's men who have power over us. They're physically stronger. They're the ones who are running the world. It's just a terrible analogy. But this analogy has such a hold over the American imagination and the American discourse that it's incredibly, incredibly hard to say, we need to think about anything that's separate but equal. Like, you're American. You probably winced when I said separate but equal.
Yeah.
Well, the races aren't separate but equal. They're just the same. Like, people are just the same what skin color they are. Like, it doesn't make them different. The sexes actually are separate. Yeah. They really are separate things. And they should have parity of esteem, even though they're slightly different. So we do have to think differently about the sexes, but Americans find that very, very hard to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm worried about America. And once you write things into law, it's terribly hard to unwrite them because it looks like you're taking rights away. It looks like you're rolling things back. So we just stopped gender self-ID getting in here, and that's brilliant. That was like, it's only the beginning of the work, but it would have been much, much harder if it had gone into law, because we would have to undo something that some people, understandably enough, thought of as a right. Well, lots of American states do have gender self-ID in law now, and the federal government is trying to put it into law federally as well. And once that happens, women are in a really, really difficult position. And you have to unroll things like that nobody wants to do.
Yeah.
No legislator will want to take that on.
Yeah.